All right, so before we get to installing these, I'm just gonna give you guys a quick rundown of the product. You might be familiar with these. We kind of showed a pre-release version at SEMA, but let me just show you some cool features. So traditionally, if you were gonna buy an oil cooler from Vibrant, you would have had to buy one of these. This is a 6x10 core, but now what's awesome is we're gonna be selling these new pre-assembled oil coolers. They're gonna come in a few different variations. So this is a 6x10 single pass. We're gonna also sell this in a dual pass, and then we're also gonna be doing a 12x12 single and dual pass. So another cool thing that we're gonna be selling as an optional extra are these shrouds. These are really cool because you can mount like a fan to it or even build some ducting to it. And they're pretty nice. They just simply bolt on up top here, like that. And then we have some holes at the bottom, and you could actually mount these to both sides. So yeah, ducting, fans, whatever you really wanna do. So these cores come with -12 ORV ports up top, and we have some M8 mounting bungs at the sides. The cores, of course, come with cast end tanks welded on, and then they are painted with this beautiful satin black finish, and then the Vibrant logo is nice and brushed there. Looks really good. All right, let's throw these in the car. So we got the oil coolers mounted up, and as you can see, I went with this nice dual oil cooler setup. You might be wondering why I did that. So when we did the V-mount setup, we actually cut out the center section that my OEM oil cooler mounted to. So I needed to come up with something different. I really like this setup. It's pretty common with RX7s that you do a dual oil cooler setup. And what's nice is when I put on my new bumper, it actually has like a nice big hole that'll feed air right into the cooler. So it's gonna work perfectly. These nice plasma cut brackets came out really nice, got a nice angle, and most importantly, I'm set up for a straight line from this cooler to this cooler. I'm gonna be doing a series setup, so it's gonna go into this cooler first, then this one, back into the block. All right, as you can see, I've mocked up all of my adapter fittings and my hose ends, so now I know exactly where I'm gonna run all my lines. Last step is just making some lines. Let's do it. All right, guys, that's a wrap on these oil coolers. I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown before we call this episode. So as you can see, we've mounted up our dual oil coolers. Right now I have one of those fan shrouds that I was telling you guys about earlier, just kind of mocked up here. Just want to show it off because what I'm thinking I might do is actually cut a big hole out here and kind of build, maybe 3D print a little flange that mounts up to my bumper. So now I have some nice ducting. And of course I could put one on the back and put a fan, and that would be pretty cool too. So as you can see, we did the dual oil cooler setup. So the way that works is it's in series. So it goes from the block to the bottom of the core here, up across, and then I have this nice straight run to the second core. You'll see that I left a little bit of slack here. I didn't want it to be too tight that it would pull on either core if there was any vibration or anything. I'll probably put a little P-clamp here or something just to keep it up. Yeah, so then we go to the second core, and then that goes right back to the block. Pretty simple. Came out really nice. I really love the angle, the way it looks with the bumpers on. But yeah, so that's a wrap on the oil coolers. If you guys have any questions about the install or about these oil coolers, be sure to leave a comment down below. Give us a like, subscribe, and that's it. Peace.